3 logs lying against a big deadfall, and then also a tree break right here. Slicing Sasquatch is back at a new location. It seems like it's a pretty heavily tracked area. I'm not going to say the location, but it's only like 20 minutes from Brisbane. And I'm looking forward to getting off the trails and doing a little bit of exploring. I've also got a trail cam with me, so I'm going to set that up here as well, leave it for a couple of weeks and then come back. But I will have to put some long pants on because it's coming into snake season as well. We're into spring now by 3 weeks. And I don't want to take a hit. I've got shorts on. So I'm just doing a little bit of a look-see up one of these little tracks. Quite overgrown. So I noticed a little creek on the way in, but had no water in it, even after we had just had a big deluge, almost 300 mil in a space of about 5 or 6 hours on the Gold Coast. So I don't know if they copped it up here, but if I can find a creek that's dry, which there was back there, but it's too close to the main trail. But I'll see if I can find some footprints. Pretty decent break. Two there, right next to each other, snapped right off. I'm not saying all of these were yowies. Of course, wind has a factor, and other animals. I don't know if there's deer in this park. And just a little bit off track, only by 30 or 40 metres, but that's all you need in this sort of an area. And your eyes start to get drawn to structures like this. I mean, whatever set it up, did it a long time ago. It looks like it's been here a while. You've got two little branches hanging across there. One of them going in between the fork. Don't know if that was attached, but that one there definitely isn't attached into the ground. And then you only have to walk a couple of metres. And you find some more structures like this. Jeez. Yeah, of course it could be natural. You could be getting branches fall. That's not the base of that. Nor is that one. Okay, that one's natural. So you got that structure over there. There's a couple of small tree breaks here. Obviously could have been done by a human, but I ask you, why would they do that? Another small snap there. Pretty relatively recent because the leaves are still green. And then on this side, got another little snap there. And another little snap there that looks a bit older. Almost like there's a little trail coming through this section somewhere. So I'm going to head for some high ground, get a bit of an idea of the lay of the land, and then drop down off one of the ridges and set up a trail cam. Just looking at this terrain from an elevator point. So much wilderness. I just wonder what sort of animals would be living here. Pigs, deer, kangaroos obviously. Plus all your small marsupials and rodents. Yes, there's some nice rocky headland over there. Let's make our way over there. So I'm not even at that rocky headland, but there's already some pretty gnarly terrain. Nice big drop off down there. And over my right shoulder there's a big drop down a gorge. I'm pretty sure there'd be a creek down there, so I wouldn't mind trying to get down there and setting up the trail cam. Wow, it's almost 4 PM. Very impressive location, and I'm glad I stumbled upon it. Any locals to this area will know where I am immediately. Pretty cool, eh? Let's see if we can get up there. Well, that was a nice little scramble, but the view's definitely worth it. The things you find. A beautiful breeze. Some other people up there. Such beautiful terrain. It reminds me of Girraween National Park with these massive boulders, even though majority of these seem to be sandstone and probably a bit of granite. But it's just very tricky to navigate and try and explore across this ridge because there's not too many tracks that are safe and passable. But I think I'll head down there into the bottom of that gorge and see if I can find a creek and set up a trail cam. And I've got a little gifting package. Alright, now we're doing some bush bashing off track in the deep thickness. Trying to find a bit of a trail, or make my own trail down to that way down there. So hopefully some water. Got my gloves on. Now I've got my pants on, or long trousers. Just hope I don't encounter a nice big sized pig. I've got a little pocket knife in my backpack, but maybe I should put it in my bum bag. We've had a lot of heavy rain, and there has been lots of rain in the winter as well, so you can understand trees falling over when you can see the stumps in the ground like that. But I really want to just push on for a bit more and just find that creek. I've also had to set an alarm on my phone because the car park gets locked at a certain time, and I don't want to get my car locked in here. There's a nice little break. Guess I get snagged up on some lignum. This is an interesting one. Looks to me like it's skewered through. So you've got one there lying horizontal. There you've got the break. So see how that one there snapped pretty cleanly, and that's the other part of that one. And then if you look up here, there's another big break just up here, which I'll go to now. Look at this, you got one just sitting, resting here. This one's guaranteed it's not stuck in the ground too far. Look at that. And you've got another one here. Look at that, no root system. And there's the other horizontal break. That'd be 7 foot there. I'm 6'1", it's probably about another foot taller than my head, maybe a foot and a half. Yowies, I come in peace. And as I learnt this morning when I was looking at YouTube before I left home, Dogman Encounters Radio with Vic Cundiff is another channel that mainly deals with dogmen, or dogman, but also Sasquatch and Bigfoot. And there's a report in there from Australia of a 10-foot dogman, which just adds to another cryptid in the Australian bush. That's pretty interesting. A couple of snapped off branches. Just going to keep the GoPro recording. There's another one. Just sitting up on that fork. No root system. Got a little tree break there.